I'm eager to know what makes the CBSO so special, how different it is from when you compare with any other orchestra, either in the Midlands or nationally or across the globe.
So I think the first thing to say is the UK actually has very few orchestras by comparison with most other kind of, Western European and North American sort of, first world countries, let's say. So there are only eight full-time symphony orchestras in England. That are independent, and there are the five that are run by the BBC, which are currently under some kind of threat. And within that, the geography is quite sort of clumpy, if you like. So there's a lot of orchestras in London. Four of those eight are in London, and then there's Manchester and Liverpool. And Bournemouth covering the southwest, and then Birmingham in the middle of the country. Now, there are lots of other orchestras in Birmingham, you're quite right, but those are not full-time. So they are what you might call project orchestras. Wonderful groups like the Orchestra of the Swan or the English Symphony Orchestra do great work, but they will do perhaps a few dozen concerts a year, whereas the CBSO is performing basically 2 or 3 times every week. And I think what makes us distinctive is both internationally and as well as within the UK is just that range of things that we do at a very, very high standard. So there are orchestras that run their own choirs or run their own youth orchestras or so on, but we're famous for all of those things. And the new school in Sandwell, the Charlotte CBSO Academy, it will be absolutely unique. So that is another aspect. But also the orchestra has been famous for the wide range of music it plays. Everything from really serious classical music, brand new pieces, commissions, right through to sort of James Bond and Bollywood and all sorts of other things that we do. So I think that's very distinctive. And finally, I think it's been very distinctive in the way in which it has put its trust in new talent and in particularly young conductors. So each of the CBSO's last 4 conductors, from Simon Rattle onwards right up to Mirga Groznyj-Titila, have been appointed to this job in their 20s or early 30s. And that is very, very unusual for a profession that is usually about old men, in fact, and it always was men until Mirga really sort of changed perceptions on that. So I think CBSO has always been regarded as an innovator, and that's a good fit with being the kind of civic orchestra of Birmingham, if you like, because Birmingham's whole, USP to the world has been about the workshop of the world, a place that makes new things and is always looking forward. It's the motto of the city, and it's the name of the book that was written about the history of the CBSO. So I think looking to the future, wanting to try to redefine what orchestras should be doing, that is certainly something that we are seen as a leader in, and very regularly we get asked to, come and talk to other orchestra boards or politicians around the world about how we do that, and sort of giving a blueprint of how orchestras can do that and just become more relevant within their communities. So I think that's the other special thing.
Fantastic.